Okay, so we've got Jay here again.
Yes.
So this is part 2, right? We did part 1 several weeks ago.
Yeah.
And this is your baby. You want to tell us a little bit about her?
Today she's 2 months old. Her name's Mia Faye Cadalea Irwin. And she's really good. Bit of a grizzler. But no, she's really healthy and she's doing really well.
We got to the part in the first video that you were starting to feel that urge to push and you didn't know if it was you.
All my body just
So
doing it naturally.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you were at the birthing unit and you were in the water, right? So tell us what that felt like and what were you thinking or what do you remember about it?
By the point I got in the water, I didn't really care anymore from the pain. I just stripped everything off and jumped in. And I was a lot more relaxed in the warmth of the
Let me
water.
see if I can.
Yeah,
What did it
it
feel
all came
like?
so fast, it all happened so quickly, which didn't feel like at the time. It felt like forever. But yeah, it happened really fast now I think about it. It's
And what do you remember about feeling that pushing and the baby starting to be born?
I was afraid I couldn't do it. I didn't think, once her head was out, I didn't think I could push her out myself. I really wanted someone else to do it for me. It freaked me out a little bit. I thought my body was contracting around her neck, so I kind of went into a panic about if it was strangling her or what. But then all of a sudden she came out, and then you said to pick her up, and that's a real blur. I just remember sitting there, and she was on me all of a sudden, but I was still in pain. I was still like, so I couldn't fully focus. I thought that it would be like, boom, straight away, I'm in love, and I was just like, well, my body had me distracted so bad, and then I thought about the placenta, and then I tried to pull it, and I thought it was never going to come out. It's like you just think these things that it's going to be like, you know, you think she's never going to come out, and then you think the placenta's never going to come out, and then all that's over with, and then you can actually lay back and sit there and appreciate like the time that you have with her, and then you start to really like get these intense feelings, and all new, all very new. You can't really, it's hard to explain.
So when you think back, how do you feel when you're remembering or trying to remember?
I feel like it was the best 3 days of my life. I'm so glad that we stayed there and we had these nurses come and look after us and stuff, because we just had full attention on her for 3 days straight, skin to skin. That helped so much. I think it did, because she's a real mama's girl now. But she's always wanting cuddles and doesn't really want to be put down, but she's, you know, you got that real bond, and it just seems to grow the older that they get. It's really...
Oh,
You think you love them the most when you first see them, but then as time goes on, it's just like your heart gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and you're like...
And often women think that, how could I ever love another child as much as I love this one?
Yeah.
But in a lot of women, I think that's a fear or something that holds them back, or they're worried about with another baby, but it actually comes over you just as strong. It's like, wow, I love this one too! If you ever decide to have another one.
Oh no, I definitely will.
So, go back a minute to the birth itself. When she came out, you just said that I told you to pick her up.
Yeah.
Do you remember anything about what that... Were you expecting to pick her up yourself, or how did that feel? Do you remember anything?
No, that part's really a blur. I think I just went into a bit of distress at that last moment, but I don't remember. That's why I asked you, did I pick her up out of the water? Because I can't even remember. It was quite a blur. I'm not sure.
Can you say that you're glad that you did that?
Yeah, I'm so glad that I grabbed
even
her.
though
I
you
wish
can't
I
really...
could remember that. That's
Yeah.
like such a shame that I can't. I think it was just too...
You're so distracted by everything that you're not really fully...
And I wasn't stressed until that last moment that I felt her head. Once I felt her head, and I thought shoulders, and I thought, if it was this hard for a head, how can I do the shoulders? And I tried to kind of pull her on my own, and it just, my body was contracting, and it freaked me out like she wasn't gonna come out.
But she did, yeah.
She did, pretty much straight away. I think it was just a moment.
But I remember you being worried about
she's
her.
Suffocating.
Yeah, I remember that. I was trying to reassure you that she's okay.
Yeah.
But just needed to get her out.
it's such an intense thing for your body to go through, and you just think their little heads like pushing through such like a small, you know, you think, God,
Never had anything that big come through there before.
And at the time you're like, oh, I'm never going to do this again. And I remember my partner, he's like, I'm never doing this to you again. You're never going through this again. Like, so we were both quite amazed by the whole thing. Like, but really, a couple weeks after, and I'm like, I'll have another one. I'll just get through the whole. No, it's worth it. It's totally worth it.
Great. I think that's enough. Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming back and letting us finish your story.
Yeah.
Although it's still just the beginning. You've got a whole life ahead of you.
I sure do. We sure do. Thank you for helping me with the birth and giving me the video. And you were a very helpful midwife. I'm glad. Taking anyone else. I'm done.
Here, I think she's going to need you back.